Hello and good morning all to the Last Man Stands Bangladesh, and here we are at the City Club ground. And here's the first match of the day. It's Heritage Dolphins versus Rangpur. Heritage Dolphins will be batting first, and their first two openers, Rashidul Islam Papu and Shahid Lipu, are on the ground. Prantor is welcoming you all with the live commentary. Here's the first ball. Wide signal straight away. Is a left arm orthodox spinner bowling at the leg stump line. Just missed his line. So wide to start the proceedings. A bit over pitched, flighted. Down to that leg again, and a defensive approach to start on the first ball. Coming round the wicket. And an on drive towards that deep mid-wicket region for a single to start on. So Rashidul Islam Papu, with the help of that wide in the first delivery, moves on to 2 from 3 deliveries. Again flighted, deflected on the pad of Shahid Lapu. Single taken, and it's been signalled as leg by. A nice sunny day here at City Club ground. Brilliant delivery, armour one towards leg, and another defensive push towards offside for another single. So 4 balls, 4 runs. Heritage Dolphins. Rangpur started well. Last ball of the over, a back of a line delivery, and it's been pulled towards that cow corner region. A bit fumble, but no extra runs conceded. So the first over's gone. 5 without loss after 1. Rangpur Riders Dhaka League 4, powered by TSports. After 1, it's 5 without loss from Heritage Dolphins. Second over starting on. A bit fuller. Scramble seam. Slower delivery started on from Sheikh Islam Mehedi. Guided nicely towards that extra cover region for another single. A wild one, a big wide definitely from the bowler, and couldn't been carried very easily for the keeper. So it's a boundary towards the third man. Wide and extra 4 runs. So in total 5 runs been added to the total of Heritage Dolphins. Again back of a length, again a wide, way outside off. So 3 runs will be gifted to Heritage Dolphins, back-to-back wides. Dolphins moves on to 14 now. Fuller in pitching, a bit outside of the off-stump corridor. Couldn't time it. Went on to the keeper for a dot. A nice bright sunny day here at the City Club ground I was talking about. Sun is itching directly to the pitch. Again it's outside wide line, it's a wide. So another 3 been gifted now. Expensive over from Sheikh Islam Mehdi. 12 runs conceded so far. 1 left. Over pitch again outside off. Couldn't time, and here it's gone the second one. 17 without loss. Heritage Dolphins. At this point, Rashidul Islam Papu and Shahid Lapu is on the crease. 9 ball 14 for Papu, and Lapu is on 2 of 3. Not a good start with the ball, I must say. It's 10 balls, 17 runs so far on board. New ball introduced. It's Saidul Islam. Projected score eyeing on to 170. So the third over starting on. What a shot! Lofted on drive. Beautifully played it is. 1 bounce into the fence for a boundary. What a shot. Sheer timing. Just use the length of the bowler and hammered away. Batting friendly wicket to start on the batting by Dolphins. Again, back of a line delivery. Couldn't time it well. Just a flick of the bat, and it went on to the gully region. Keeper went on for fielding. Single's been taken. Dolphins moves on to 22 without loss. Fuller, wider it is, but outside wide. Dot ball, a rare dot, I must say. Brilliantly bowled. Length bowling towards that middle and leg stump region. Tucked it nicely towards leg side. Bowlers went on for fielding. Another single been taken. Sensible batting though. A boundary conceded. And afterwards it's only singles. Brilliantly bowled. What a delivery. Length pitching. Off and middle, and a hint of outswinger from the bowler Saidul. A dot to finish. 3 gone. It's 23 without loss by Dolphins against TSports. Three bowlers been introduced. 3 different bowlers in this first 3 overs of TSports. Mohammad Amir Aziz. 1 over 4 runs, but the costly one came from Sheikh Siam Mehdi Shoshi. 12 runs came into that over, and now the Saidul Islam's over. 6 conceded. So if you just take back the second one, it's been a stable start so far. Spin introducing. Over the wicket, a short of length delivery, cut it nicely towards that deep cover point region for a single. Sensible start by the two batters here for Heritage Dolphins. Over the wicket, a bit fuller, driven nicely towards that super cover region now for another single. A bit of flight, swept it nicely towards that cow corner region for another single. A bit fumble. They will be coming back for the second one and completed nicely. Nice running between the wickets, fresh legs. So they are running for every single opportunity they are getting on. Outside off length and cut it late for another single towards the backward point region. Another single. So I was talking about this running between the wickets, taking singles nicely. Now coming round the wicket, he was eyeing that angle against the right hand batter, but now down the track, lofted off drive, clears the boundary line for a huge six. Nice way to finish the fourth one, 34 without loss. The Dolphins are just bouncing on nicely towards a big score now. Though early to say, but you have to admit that they have got the flying start and they are just bouncing on and on into this green sea of the ground. "34 without loss." You're watching the live telecast into the Last Man Stands Bangladesh official Facebook page. Stay tuned for the live match with the commentary. Prantor is here with you. Nice cover drive. They're fumbling on and on in the fielding, and it's just hampering the cause. Not that much long run up. Saidul Islam. Oh, fumble at the back. And it costed another bye run towards that long leg region. Single been taken. Oh, that's not needed at the non-striking end. When he's trying to get back the ball, Stumps came in front of him. The next ball, back of a length, not that much heighted. And it pushed it nicely towards that point region for another single. So yes, they are just running on and on for these cheeky singles. They're converting those singles into doubles, getting hit nicely. Back of a length, outside off, got the proper height, and the cut went on to Vane. No bat involved. It could have been a blistering one from the batter, but missed by the speed of the bowler Saidul Islam. The last ball coming onto your way again. A bit grounded shot attempted, but it's went on for no reason. A dot to finish, 5 overs gone. It's 37 without loss. Dolphins change in the voice. Alif will be coming on for the next 5.
Thanks a bunch, Prantor. Yes, the Dolphins, they are off to a flying start. 37 without a loss. After 5 overs, it's Rashidul Islam Pappu who is on strike back of the line, way outside off stump as well. The umpire extends his arms to signal this one as a wide. It's 31 without a loss after 5 overs. Sheikh Islam Mehdi has been expensive with his second over. Oh, that's the first wicket. Is this? Yes, that is. It was a back of the line delivery. He was looking to steer down the third man, but just induced an edge, and eventually the important breakthrough for Brand Sports. Rashidul Islam Pappu, he has to go back to the pavilion now, scoring 22 out of 7 deliveries, and he is absolutely disappointed with his performance. Sheikh Islam Mehdi takes the first wicket for Heritage, for Brand Sports. In fact, it's 38 for 1. Right, MD Ratan Hussain is the new batter who comes out to bat at number 3 for Heritage Dolphins. It's Rangpur Riders LMS Dhaka League 2023, a new season. Outside of that has been driven nicely toward the deep point. Has already picked up a single. No chance for a second run there. Gets off the mark straight away, Ratan Hussain. The set batter into the middle. Shad Lapu is on strike, back of the line, went for a wild swing of the bat. Misses it completely, just missed the line in that occasion. But what an over this has been for Sheikh Islam Mehdi. He had been expensive in his first over, and that is a very nice comeback of his pads, just flicked away towards that cow corner region. They were eyeing for a second run as well, but good reflex by the fielder. This is very good stuff from Sheikh Islam Mehdi. Just the over that he needed. Brand Sports didn't have a good start with the ball, but this time that seemed like they're just coming back. Again, bit of shape, just shaping away from the right-hander. A magnificent over just gets done and dusted. It's 40 for 1 after 6. Bit of left arm spin for this over. MD Amir Aziz will deliver the next over, making some change in terms of the field placement. There is a deep fine leg, deep third man, a point, a fielder at deep mid wicket. The first ball, back of the lane, just slashes it, induces it an edge. Bit of a pitch, but safe in the end, and that is very good running between the wickets. Couple of runs have been taken. Very good communication between these two batters, Lapu and Raton. The set batter Lapu is on strike now. Scored 17 out of 14 deliveries. Bit of inside edge appeal. I reckon that was off the bat. The projected score shows 134. I reckon the score would be far more than that. The way they have started, if they can keep the momentum till the very end, just tucks it nicely down to square leg. Will be a single there. And this is very much evident that they are keeping the scoreboard going right from the word go. We haven't seen some low economic overs. Again, a single. That's what I was just talking about, that they had been consistent in terms of picking up singles and doubles, which is very much important because you cannot hit every delivery outside the boundary rope. So that is very much significant for the batting side. And Heritage Dolphins, they have got a flying start and they're just trying to keep that momentum. Oh, that was a nice ball. Bit of flight, bit of turn, just confusing the batter. 7 overs done, it's 45 for 1. The 8th over gets underway. First ball, down on one knee, misses it. Syed Lapu has been struggling against the spin. Abu Bakr Rabbi comes out for his second over. Again, a little back of the length, went for the wild swing of the bat, inducing an edge. And that has reached the fence for a boundary. 4 runs for Heritage Dolphins. Fortunate runs, in fact. Not where he intended to, but they will not mind taking these runs. It's Heritage Dolphins being pardoned versus Brand Sports. And that's the 50 for Heritage Dolphins in just 7.3 overs. So, such a decent batting performance. Their openers were absolutely unsung. And now Syed Lapu is building a partnership with MD Ratan Hussain. Short ball, with given, and that has been punished away for 4 runs. Absolutely a magnificent shot. Not good bowling though. It was absolutely a gift for Ratan Hussain. He just lashed onto this one. Got ample time to deal with this, and he didn't miss out. That will ease a lot of jitters for Ratan Hussain again. Short delivery, just turning away. Didn't find the gap this time though. 8 overs gone, it's 55 for 1. Alright, Sheikh Islam Mehdi comes back. The only bowler who has taken a wicket, and that is a fantastic cut shot to reach the fence for a boundary. Magnificently played. Not good bowling by Sheikh Mehdi, just given some width. And Ratan just pounces on it. We have seen his cut shots. And this is just another example of it. 4 more runs. The projected score shows 144. The next ball, lofted drive through the covers, and that'll be 4 more. That is some magnificent stuff from Ratan Hussain. Classical cover drive. Just picked the gap perfectly and took the full advantage of it. Back-to-back boundaries, and the score moves on to 36 now. 36 for 1 after 8.2 overs. Emre Rotten moves on to 14 now from 8 deliveries, batting on almost 200 strike rate. The third ball of the over just coming up. Short ball again, missed out on this occasion. This was also not a good delivery though. Not a good over for Sheikh Islam Mehdi. Conceded already 8 runs. Going for the fourth one down the leg side. Should be called as a wide. So 3 more runs will be added to the total. Sheikh Islam Mehdi was very much expensive in his first over and made a fantastic comeback. In his second day over, gave the important breakthrough for his team. But now he is looking more expensive rather than the first one. Another single has been taken. The said batter Shahid Lapu comes onto the strike. Oh, just castles him up right through his defense and uprooting the middle stump. What a comeback by Sheikh Islam Mehdi. Lapu departs for 24. It's 65 for 2 after 9. Right, one Hussain joins another. It's Paula Hussain is the new batter. Emre Rotan Hussain will be on strike now. It's 65 for 2 here at the Dolphins. After winning the toss, they have opted to bat first. And their opening batters have given them a flying start. Let's see whether the middle order batters can keep this till the very end. Short ball, and that has been hammered away, even though that was stopped by the bowler himself. Not good batting, that should have been pulled off. First over for MSK Samir. Again, a short ball. He was appealing for a wide, but the umpire remains unmoved. Went for the cut again, this time stayed low. He has been a bit of mysterious bowler. MSK Samir doesn't spin the ball much. There is a variation in terms of his line and length as well. Let's see what he does now. That has been cut away, but there's a fielder at deep point. So will just be a single. 1 runs from 4 deliveries, so yes, very much economical. Another very much special trait about him that he bemuses the batter with his variations. Last ball of this over that has been driven through the point as well. So just 2 runs. Of the 10th, it's 67 for 2. And there will be a change in the commentary box as well. Pranto Dionoy will join.
Thank you, Alif. Hello, everyone. Hello to join in this nice Saturday morning here at City Club Ground. Prantor welcoming you all. Left arm orthodox spinner. Round the wicket, not over the wicket. Length delivery, cut it nicely. Fumble at the deep point region. Very sloppy one from the fielder. A boundary conceded instead of only a single. Very unfortunate one for the bowler. And the side also. A Vidha volley towards that middle stump line, and it's guided nicely towards that extra cover region for a single. 100 balls game it is, and you have to say that it's very short and fast. Overpitched. What a shot. It's being hammered away for a maximum towards that long on region. Huge straightforward. It lies the pace of the ball. And Abu Bakr Rabbi just losing his line and length. Just throwing the ball not in perfect line, or at least the standard one, for defeating the batters. And the batters are taking all the actions to score runs and more. From the super cover region, another single been taken. So Mohammad Ratan Hussain moves on to 25 of 17, and Palash Hussain just joined him. 6 of 3. 79 on board. Again a classic cover drive. It's going on to that deep cover point region for another single. So that they are taking chances every bit. Moving on nicely. 11 gone. It's 80 for 2 Dolphins against Brand Sports. Rangpur Riders Dhaka League 4 powered by TSports. The first match of the day, the Super Saturday. Heritage Dolphins versus Brand Sports. You're watching it live on our Last Man Stands Bangladesh Facebook fan page and the official YouTube channel on YouTube. Two umpires, on-field umpires Shafayat Amin and Muzahid Hussain. The first match climbing on, it's 21st of Jan. So the 12th over starting on. Another long stride. Nicely fielded down towards that straight region. A straight drive, a lofted one. Get a bit slower towards that boundary line, but magnificent fielding. Two fielders coming on for the ball. And the long on fielder just diving away in the path of the ball to stop it. And the long off fielder just gathered it. Again a bit overpitched. On drive towards that long on region. This time an easy gathering. Single's been taken. Good ball, but not in perfect line. Outside off, way outside off. It's wide been called by the umpire. A ram full toss. Couldn't just time it properly. Just got caught at that long on region. Third down for Dolphins. totally unnecessary to hit that ball. But if you are willing to hit that, hit it properly, hit it away of the park. Just took a step of stride and tried to just hit that towards that deep mid wicket. But good bowling from MS Kasamir. Just handed through it nicely, and the full toss just got a bit lower for the batter to hit and hit it straight towards that long on region. Third down, as I say, Dolphins not losing the way much, but they need to just keep wickets in hand. An untimely blow for them. Next man in. Oh, the straightener. Straight and exactly in the desired line, that off stump corridor. We stated that as the corridor of uncertainty. Batter tried to cover that ball but couldn't hold it. Again a loose delivery from the bowler, but couldn't capitalized by the batter. Single's been taken. Thirteenth over starting on. Seamer been introduced. A bit chit chat between the umpires. You are watching Rangpur Riders Dhaka League 4, powered by TSports, the first match of this Super Saturday in between Heritage Dolphin and Brand Sports. Heritage batting first. Going well with the current run rate. 84 for 3. Heritage Dolphins just walking down the ground by the batter. Seeing that, new bowler Riazul Islam just get the ball away from him, but it's too far away from the batter and the wide off stump. It's been called wide, brilliantly bowled. Length one, down to leg. Not that much huge appeal. It's being turned down by the umpire. Definitely would have missed the stump, and the height issue definitely couldn't be overlooked. Back of a length, outside off, pulled it, but couldn't just pull it nicely for a single only. Moves on to 86. Heritage Dolphins. Ratan Hussain, 29 of 23. Short of the length ball, just cut it night. Late cut towards the deep third man region for a boundary. Brilliantly timed, I must say. Just a late cut, waited for the ball, but didn't wait so much. Just utilized the pace and guided it nicely towards that deep third man region for a boundary. Brilliant gameplay by the batter. Mohammad Ratan Hussain moves on to 33 now. A bit of gloves and pads fixing down there. As I was saying, 3 down now of 90 with the help of the boundary. 13th running. Just the 2 balls left of the over. So far so good. And even Stevens down there. "37 balls left of this innings, so if they could score at least 50 from here on, 140, 150 would have been a good total to defend." Coming on for the 4th one, way outside off, but inside the wide line. The batter just took a stride to cut the ball, but couldn't. Went on to the keeper for a dot. A rare one, I must say. Last 10 balls, just seen 2 dots from the bowler. Last ball of the over. Driven it nicely. Square drive towards that deep cover point for 1. Single to finish. It's 91 for 3 after 13. 14th over starting on. Length delivery, not that much rising. Pulled it away nicely towards that deep mid wicket. Twos being taken. Nice try to stop the ball, and now the fielder moves on to that exact position in front of that mid wicket and square leg. Cut it nicely, bisecting two fielders towards the backward point region for a boundary. Brilliantly played. Just see that timing and placement over there. Waited for the ball, spinning away from him, and cut it just nicely at the right time, shuffling onto that off stump line and just pushed it nicely towards that short mid wicket for a single now. Sensible batting by the batter. M.S.K. Samir. Again driven towards that sweeper cover region for a single now. Playing well, but still 100 should be scored. Short length delivery, very bad ball, loose one, and pulled it nicely towards that backward square leg region. And the deeper one, boundary to finish. 100s crossed, 14 gone. It's 103 for 3, the Dolphins. Yes, I was talking about 100 should have been done, and so far so late. It's been a good comeback by Brand Sports bowlers. We have to just admit that. Took 3 wickets, three important wickets, and just pushed those batters to go back and think for some times. Ziaul Alam Rani and Mohammad Ratan Hussain in the middle, and they're trying to just cope up with the situation and act like that. Rani should be just handling away the strike to Ratan for more runs. 103 on board already. So if Ratan get the freedom to score at least a 6 from here and then got retired because of the rules of LMS, after scoring 50 you have to get retired. But you can come again if your team just loses all the 7 wickets, and you could come as the last man stands. Rani on strike, and Mohammad Amir Aziz with the ball, slow left arm spinner, maintaining a good line and length. Armour 1 guided towards that backward point region for a single to start the proceeding of 15th, and the right action been taken of getting back Ratan on strike. A scoop attempted, but got early onto that position of scoop. Couldn't just time it properly. Not a proper connection. Bending his knees and scooped it. Slower one from Amir Aziz. He saw the batter to get back in the position of scoop and just slowed the ball with length pitching, so he just couldn't get the proper elevation, the full elevation to hit it nicely. Swept it nice, high up in the air, missed it, slipped from the hand, and it just got past the boundary line for a boundary. So a missed chance and a boundary conceded. Not a good time in the field by the Brand Sports. It was a dolly from there, but I think it slipped it at the last time and it just gone past. Off that boundary row for a boundary. Again the attempt of sweep just went in vain. Padded and it kept nicely for a dot. Last ball. A bit of fine tuning in the field. Last ball in. Oh, shuffling away to that off stump line. Tried to hit it against the spin, but the quicker armor did his work. Plumb in front of that off and middle stump. And a sweep went on to vain. Fourth one down. LB given by the umpire. 109 for 4 after 15. Change in voice. Alif will be joining for the slog overs for the rest of the 5.
Alright, welcome back, people. It's the 16th overs getting began. Fantastic cover drive to start the 16th over. That has been gone for a boundary. What a delectable looking shot that was from Ratan Hussain. He has been exemplary. Picks up his 50 with this boundary and he has to depart because this is the rule of last man stands cricket, that if a batter scores 50, he has to go for the rest and the new batter will be introduced. So what an innings this has been. 50 from just 32 deliveries. And just going back to the pavilion now, Ratan Hussain. The score moves on to 113 in the loss of 4 wickets. But this was absolutely a magnificent looking shot. Through the covers, times it with the perfection and races away towards the fence like a bullet. Zahirul Raihan will be joined by a new batter. It's already 113 in the loss of 4 wickets, so they're heading towards a big total. Heritage Dolphins got a fantastic start, and now they are trying to convert that into a big total. Riyazul Islam is delivering his second over, not having a long run up, and doesn't have adequate pace to intimidate the batter as well. But he can be tricky in these dry pitches because when the ball comes to the bat in a late pace, sometimes that can cause misses. Shifat Khan is the new batter. Short ball, looking for the pull, appeal, loud appeal. The wicketkeeper is very much confident, but refused by the umpire. Short ball, was looking to pull it. Again, missed it completely inside edge off the pads. No chance of a run from here. It's a good comeback by Riyazul Islam. After being hit for a boundary, he has delivered a couple of good deliveries. Shifat Khan is the new batter, seeming a bit shaky right from the word go. Just ducks it towards the square leg for a single. Gets off the mark with that one. Zahirul Raihan will face his first delivery. He is also a new batter. So two new batters in the middle. The slog overs are going on, but we haven't seen that much of slogging. Short ball. Was looking to tuck around the corner for a single. Didn't get it. So that completes the over number 16. It's 114 for 4. Right, the 17th over is getting begin. Wild swing of the bat. Didn't get the middle part of it. Nevertheless, they will pick up a single. Just got the inside part, which leads the ball towards the deep fine leg for a single. Zahirul Raihan hasn't opened his count yet. Driven down the ground towards long off for a single. Earlier in the morning, Heritage Dolphins won the toss and elected to bat first, and both of their openers proved the decision correct of the umpire. Edges it, and they'll reach the fence quite convincingly. 4 more runs will be added to the total. Lucky runs, I must say, but absolutely precious ones for the sake of the Heritage Dolphins. This was outside off, throws his bat on it, got a thick edge, and that went to the fence for 4 runs. Appeal, close one. Hasn't been given by the umpire. Meanwhile, a single has been picked up. The team total moves on to 121 for 4. And the projected score is showing 144. So this is the last ball of the 17th over. Comes down the pitch, slashes it, and straight into the hands of the deep third man. They're looking for a double play, and that can take place as well. Oh my words, that is a double play. Is it? No, not the double play, in fact, a run out. So there's a run out, just one wicket down from the batting side's end. Zahirul Raihan will go back to the pavilion. Right, MSM Nahid is the new batter into the crease. He has joined Shifat Khan, who already has faced 6 balls and scored 6 runs as well. This is very much well countered bowling. Again, a big swing of the bat, playing and missing, hitting onto the pads, and a single scored. Was there an inside edge? I reckon there was, because we haven't seen any signal of the leg bye from the umpire, so that probably was from the bat. Oh, flight and just came back with the arm. Good bowling, very good stuff by the TSports bowler. This has been the slogging over, and we haven't seen that much of big shots and boundaries and over boundaries from the batters. So the bowlers must be appreciated for their stuffs and for their efforts as well. They're trying their heart out to maintain the wicket-to-wicket channel and to resist the batters from playing the big shots. Again, good bowling, thought of a run there. The bowler, he himself chases this one. Not good batting by Heritage Dolphins though. They had started well, but the finishing has not been well enough. Comes down the wicket, smashes it, but will find the fence this time. He will have to be happy with a single. 2 left-handed batters into the middle. Pulls it, bit of a pitch. Couple of bounces to the fielder. Just a single to end the 18th over. It's 124 for 5. Samir comes to ball the last over of his spell. Full toss. That has been swatted away, and that's gone all the way for 6. Sweet connection with the bat. And that's gone over backward square leg for the maximum. Absolutely a sloppy delivery. This was a hit me ball, and the batter took the full advantage of it. This time, wide outside off stump, so absolutely a shaky start for M.S.K. Samir. Not the start he was looking to. That's a big swing of the bat straight up in the air. The wicketkeeper has taken the catch. Another wicket falls down, and they're looking for a double play. Won't get that though, but that is a precious wicket. This is very good death over bowling by Transport. It's 131 for 5. Ratan Hussain comes out to bat again. Appeal refused by the umpire. Scored a 50. He went back to the pavilion as per the rule of last man stands cricket. And now he has come to bat since no batter left from his side. Comes down the wicket, strikes it firmly. Will be cut off by the fielder from Whitish Lung off. Just 6 balls to go. Let's see how long they can go. Heritage Dolphins. Once it was seeming like they will cross the 150 mark, but I don't reckon they would be reaching to that total. It's 132 for 6, and just six balls are remaining. Last ball of the 19th over. Driven through the covers will just be a single. He will keep the strike. Thought of a second run. Good stuff by the fielder. So that concludes the over number 19. It's 133 for 6. It's Saidul Islam who has the ball in hand for the last over. Starts way outside off stump. Signal as a wide by the umpire. MSM Nahid. He's on strike now. He's looking for the big shots. Oh, very well bowled. Right into the block hole. Emre Ratan was striving for a single because he is the said batter, already scored a 50. If he was on the strike, that would have been more conducive for the hated Dolphins. Yes, this time he has been able to produce a single and give the strike back to Ratan. He already has 3 balls left. Let's see if he can make this one count. The field placement has been changing a little bit. Big swing of the bat, appeal, and yes, given. Ratan departs, the well set batter. He needs to go back to the pavilion, and it's MSM Nahid. He is the last man who will be standing. Just has couple of deliveries to enhance the run of his team. MSM Nahid scored 4 of 7 deliveries. Comes down the wicket, goes for a wild swing, misses it completely. Another dot ball, so the last ball of the innings is coming up. Let's see, what can he do? As I was just expecting, the team total will not reach 150, and exactly that has happened. So this has been wonderful bowling display by Saidul Islam and his teammates. This time connects and beats the keeper as well. That'll be 4 runs to end the first innings for Heritage Dolphins. It's 139 for 7 after 20 overs. And the target for Brand Sports would be 140. They'll have to score 7 runs per over. We will be coming back with the live commentary of the second innings. Till then, stay with us, stay with LMS. Thank you so very much.
Welcome back to the match. Heritage Dolphins batting first and scoring 139. That means Brand Sports need to come back with the bat and just score this 140 odd runs in 20 overs, precisely within 100 balls. Welcoming you all, Prantur here with the mic. Super Saturday it is, and it's a nice sunny morning here at City Club ground in Mirpur. So we'll be starting the proceeding right here. Target 140 of 100 balls. If they can score this 140 runs of 79 balls or less, they will win with a bonus point. First ball, brilliantly bowled. MSM Nahid. A bit fuller, outside off. Pitched it nicely towards the keeper for a dot to start. And the bowling team, definitely Heritage Dolphins. They need to restrict the Brand Sports less than 111 runs. Another dot. 2 dots in a row. Riazul Islam and Abu Bakr Rabbi, 2 openers from Brand Sports. Third ball. Length 1. And that off stump, just guided gently towards offside for a single. So off the mark with the bat. 3 balls, a single been taken, and Abu Bakr Rabbi on strike, facing first time MSM Nahid. Good bowling till now. A bit fuller. Again guided, just using the pace of the ball and get off the mark. See, this is very important to get off the mark and take the first runs with the bat, so that can just boost your confidence to march on and on. Last ball of the over. Fuller overpitched, and it's just hammered away. Lofted off drive, cleared the long off boundary, over boundary to start on, but the most important thing is Nahid just overstepped and conceded a no ball. Free hit been signaled by the umpire. Most exciting one in the T20 or 100 balls in the shorter format. It's a free hit, anywhere to hit, but just couldn't capitalize the free hit. Only took a single. Riazul Islam and hold the strike. 10 without loss after 1. A very good atmosphere for cricket. Second ball, slower down the leg. A touch in the jersey, I think. For that, no wide been given. Second ball, again a bit slower. I think 2 will be taken because the fielders are coming on from the deeper position and it's guided very gently towards square leg, and double been taken. A good start by TSports batters. Taking least risk to just getting on, and Riazul Islam especially batting very well. 11 of 7. He'll be on strike. A bit slower, lofted off drive. Single been taken from that long off region. Rabbi on strike. Length delivery, again an off cutter. Guided towards that backward point region for a single. Sensible batting so far. Fuller just using the pace and just flicked it away of the ground for a maximum towards that square leg. What a way to finish the second one. 20 without loss. Exactly 120 runs needed now of 90 deliveries. Things got closed. What a shot it was. A perfect way, a perfect dramatical shot from Riazul Islam. 18 of 9. Back of length delivery. Kept it towards leg side for another single. You need to be very much cunning of just taking away this game from your opponent, because 140 score, not that much big, not that much less also. So you have to bat very sensibly, very cunningly. Down the leg, a bit lower again. Just pushed towards that square leg. Keeper went off. Appeal from the bowler, the keeper, a running appeal, especially from the keeper, but turned down initially and given leg by. Length one. Again pushed it nicely towards mid wicket. Singles, no, doubles been taken. Good running between the wicket. Brilliant running between the wicket, and twos being taken. They are just getting on and on with those cheeky singles and doubles, as well as those boundaries and over boundaries. As I was saying, you have to bat very sensibly at the beginning, just keeping your wickets in hand and just get on and on to your opponents. Brilliantly played. Edge from the bat. And it just went on towards that deep third man region for a boundary. Just utilized the pace of the bowler. A bit of away movement at the very end of that delivery and just deliberately played towards that deep third man region for a boundary. Very, very good start A flying one from Brand Sports. A grand start. Nicely driven towards that point region for another single. Guiding nicely, 3 gone, 29 without loss. Brand Sports. You're watching Rangpur Riders. Last man stands Bangladesh. Powered by TSports. Dhaka League 4 it is. First match between Heritage Dolphin and Brand Sports. Heritage batting first. Scored 139 runs for the loss of 7 wickets after 20 overs. And then Brand Sports started very well. 29 of no loss in just 3 overs. That means 15 balls. Remember that it's a 5 ball over match. The last man stands Bangladesh, a very unique one, I have to say. Spread it in different region of the world. Very much popular. Slow left arm orthodox spinner. Flighted one a bit slower. Armour it was, tried to cut the ball but had an edge, a thick edge down to his bat. Caused no harm though. Went on to the sweep position, swept it nice. A pickup shot towards that mid-wicket region for another single. 2 balls gone. It's 30 on board now, 3-0-30 without loss. So they'll be needing 110 runs to win this match from here. Very much on grip. Utilized the late spin from the left arm orthodox off spinner and guided it towards that silly point. The keeper went off to collect the ball in between. A single been taken. This is getting the gaps very well. Again, length delivery, quicker Armour, middle and leg, had an edge and fumbled by the keeper behind of the stump. And whenever it was coming back from the long stop part by the keeper, double been taken. Very communicative running between the wicket, I must say. They're communicating with each other very promptly, very actively. Oh, that's the wicket they were searching for. Flighted a bit slower, and it was again an Armour. Got onto the sweep position very early, the batter, and just missed the line of the ball, the flight of the ball, and lost his stump. A loosener from the batter. Abu Bakr Rabbi gone for 13 of 10, bowled by Shifat Khan. New man in, Imran. So Riazul Islam has to start from the very beginning with the new batter, with his new partner. It's 4 gone, 33 for 1. What a strike from the bowler. Shifat Khan. Only 4 runs given, but the vital wicket of Abu Bakr Rabbi. "107 runs required of 80 balls. Shouldn't be that much tough, but it's cricket, the funniest game. You never know what happens next. Palash Hussain will be bowling for the first time in this innings. A nice winter morning. Top edge, it's flying higher. Tried that sweep, couldn't hold at first. The ball was flying and flying towards the super cover region, and the ball won the race finally for a boundary. Good turn from the bowler. Just tried to play that sweep shot against the turn, missed it, but ensured that the shot has enough power. Again, a straight sweep. What a shot it was from the straight part of the field. Back-to-back boundaries for Riazul Islam. He's on fire. 27 of 13 deliveries. What a shot. This time he just didn't gone off so early. Flighted. Again, down on his knees. Tried that sweep shot. I think had an edge, missed by the keeper. The bowler was frustrated. Meant to be. Brilliantly played. Again, scooped it nicely towards that fine leg region for a boundary. Did not just get overwhelmed with his shot. Waited and waited for the perfect delivery. Waited for the ball to be pitched in line towards that leg stump, and then down on his knees to play that scoop shot for a boundary. What a way. Again, it's overpitched. High up in the air. The ball is flying. Just one drop in front of the fielder. Single's been taken, 5 gone. It's 46 for 1. Brand Sports. Change in voice again. Alif will be joining on.
Thank you so very much, Prantar. Yes, the 6th over is just about to begin. Riazul Islam, he's on strike. Scored 32 from just 16 deliveries. His partner Imran Nazir hasn't opened his account yet. His name Imran Razin reminds me of the legendary Pakistani opener Imran Nazir. He scored a fantastic century against Bangladesh in T20 World Cup game back in 2012, and he used to play for Dhaka Gladiators as well in BPL. This time flight and turn, bit of a pitch, goes to the deep point, not deep point actually, deep cover region for a single. Imran Nazir, he comes to the strike now. Oh, this time straight low. He was absolutely ambivalent. Imran Nazir. Oh, again, bit of back of the length and just moving away from the right-hander. He was absolutely bamboozled. Seeing that delivery, Shifat Khan has been exemplary so far in this over. The last ball has been coming up. The deep mid-wicket has been moved bit square. Oh, what a delivery this was. Again, flight and turn. Absolutely just bemusing the batter. This completes the over number 6. It's 47 for 1. The 7th over gets underway. Oh, that was firmly driven down the ground and hit the leg of the bowler. He might have got hurt. Apologies by the batter. This is sportsmanship. Very good sportsmanship. He has hit the bowler and immediately apologizes for that. Four consecutive dot deliveries by the bowlers of Heritage Cricketers. 5 in a row this time. 3 of the last over and 2 of this over by Zahirul Raihan. Riazul Islam is on strike now, scored 33 from 20 deliveries. 3rd in a row. There was a slight appeal, but that one certainly missing the leg stump. So this has been a very good over. 3 dots in a row and just 2 balls remaining. Rangpur are still recovering 93 of just 67 ball. And the run will come down to 91 run with that couple of runs. Very good running between the wickets, that must be said, because this was a quick call and good response by the batter as well. Last ball of the 7th over. Goes big, goes aerial, but will fall short of the fielder. Single to end the 7th over. It's 50 for 1. TSports. Shifat Khan comes back. First ball goes high, goes aerial, flying high. I reckon this will be the second wicket. Yes, it is the second wicket. Was looking for a double play and doesn't get it eventually. Right, what's happening here? Bit of confusion among the players and the umpires as well, but I reckon that's a wicket. And Imran Nazir, he is gone. He's coming off the field. No, not actually, not Imran Nazir in fact. It's Riazul who departs, scoring 35. TSports 52 for 2. The new batter has come into the middle. MD Amir Aziz will face the second delivery of the 8th over, which will be delivered by Sifat Khan. And there is also a legendary fast bowler from Pakistan, Mohammad Amir. So his name matches with him. Oh, again, flight and turn, beats him all ends up. Magnificent bowling from Sifat Khan. He has been maintaining this process right from the word go, just giving a bit of flight and just turning the ball away from the right-hander. Oh, again. Gets beaten by the turn and bounce. Will get a single though. That has been missed by the wicket keeper due to the extra bounce. And that will be counted as a bye. Short ball onto the leg stump. That has been tucked away towards the backward square leg. Another single will be picked up. As I was just discussing, the names of the batters get matched with the Pakistani players. For example, Imran Nazir was an opening batter for Pakistan, and Amir is still playing for Sylhet Strikers in BPL. So he is also a legendary fast bowler. Anyways, Sifat Khan is ready to bowl the last ball of the 8th over. Defenses in his front foot. Completes the over number 8. It's 54 for 2. Right, the 9th over gets commenced. Right into the block hole. Wide of the crease though, throws his bat. Doesn't get the contact. It's Imran Nazir. Scored 1 from 5 deliveries. Second ball, again defenses it on his front foot. Still recovering 86 of 58 deliveries. Third ball, again very well bowled. He has been looking for the Yorker length and gets it twice in this over. Imran Nazir struggling. Goes big, goes aerial, but couple of bounces to the fielder. Could be another wicket. This has been a problem for the batting side that they haven't been able to find the gap to take the advantage. They have been hitting towards the fielder and the exact line where the fielders are taking their position. And well, we will come back to that discussion. 9th over has been done and dusted. It's 55 for 2. Right, it's Nahid who comes back for his third over. Considered 18 and hasn't taken a wicket yet. That's gone up in the air. The bowler chases himself just over him, creating troubles for the batters. Amir Aziz comes back to the strike. Could not score a single run yet, facing 4 deliveries. Let's see what he does now in this over. Again up in the air, but just wide of the bowler. Has been absolutely shaky. Amir Aziz faced 5 deliveries, hasn't played any confident shot yet, and consistently edging the ball and just mishitting. Again, bottom edge, and that goes through his leg for a boundary. Lucky runs, absolutely lucky. Not where he intended to, but he will get this one. The bowler Nahid can deem himself to be a bit unfortunate because that was a very good delivery. Just went to the leg of the batter for a boundary. Goes for the wild swing of the bat. Way outside off stump it was. Wide signaled by the umpire. The bowler, he has been a bit frustrated with that decision. But everyone has to respect the decision of the umpire in a cricket field. That is what he has done. Again looking for a cut shot, missing the line completely. And this has been very much persistent in terms of Amir Aziz. As I was just discussing that he's mishitting the balls, playing the wrong lines, and mistiming it has induced a couple of edges so far. Last ball of the 10th over. Back of the leg again. Edge and up in the air. But very much fortunate. That didn't go into the hand of the wicketkeeper or even the bowler. So the 10th over has been concluded. It's 61 for 2. And there will be a change in the voice of the commentary box. Prantor Dashanoy will be joining you from the 11th over.
Thank you, Olive, for letting me in again with the mic. 10 overs gone, 61 for 2. Loose delivery, down the leg, and outside it is. Wide signal by the umpire. It shouldn't be that much hard from here on. 50 balls left. Length 1. Just defended gently for another dot. 78 runs requires from 49 balls. They're taking their chances. Back of a length delivery. LB is given. Yes, the third one gone of 62, and it's a very untimely wicket. Now, third gone. They're losing their way a bit. The difference between runs and balls are getting a bit higher and higher. And Shahid Lapu got his first scalp. Samir will be the next batter in. It's getting very much tensed. It's closing in, and it would be very much exciting and interesting to see what happens in next 5 or 6 overs. Prantor is here with you for the ball-to-ball commentary. Third ball. Again, a bit fuller over pitch delivery. Just gently guided towards that deep cover point region for a single. Sensible work done. M.S. Samir got after the mark. Mohammad Amir Aziz now need to play the anchoring role and hit accordingly. Back of lane delivery. A gentle cover drive. Why they are not trying to pick the ball and try to hit? This is the high time to raise your batting bar, to raise your skills, to hit the ball out of the park, and taking ones and singles in every balls, not wasting any time. Again, a gentle cover drive. They're trying to get back for the second, and yes, a bit late throw from that extra cover region for those 2 runs. A bit of tiresome approach from the batter. Eleventh gone, 66 for 3, Brand Sports. .74 runs required from 45 balls. Again, a gentle drive towards that cover point for a single. 67 on board. They are taking way of time to get those runs scored. Very much risk-free approach. Again, the same one I've been saying. Only singles and singles all over the ground. No big shots so far. They're settling in, and we are hopeful of getting those boundaries and over boundaries afterwards. Wide signaled. Tried that long stride to hit the ball out of the park towards that deep mid wicket or cow corner region, but missed it. A length delivery, again a gentle flick. A bit uppish, but thought not that much harmful. Oh my God. Unnecessary throw it was. And an overthrow caused another extra run. So 2 runs been added. Not needed that one. Straight drive. Fielded nicely from that straight region. For a single, yeah, I'm not saying that they need to get off to every balls, but they need to pick the ball at first, target a specific bowler, and utilize those bad deliveries for more runs. Again, missed it. Pitched on the leg stump. Tried to pull that towards that square leg, but missed it. A gentle appeal being turned down. So 12 gone. It's 72 for 3. Next over starting in. Just walking down the track. Couldn't just time the pull shot properly. Fielded from that silly mid-on by the bowler. So another single been taken. They're not getting those runs very easily at that moment. And that's the main issue so far. Lofted cover drive will be fielded very easily from that deep extra cover region. A bit uppish, but not that much power hitting involved there for that single only. Back of full and delivery, brilliantly bowled. A bit walking stride and attempted that sweep or pull in between something, but couldn't just time it. And got on edge, held the nick of the bat, straight to the keeper. Fourth gone now for 74. They are losing their way. Rangpur, what are you doing, man? The target was in there. You got a flying start, and immediately after that, you are just losing your way by losing wickets at regular interval. Siadul, the next batter, joined with Samir. Very critical moment of this match. 66 requires of 37 deliveries. That's the way to start your innings. It's a boundary towards the third man region. A late cut and cause that a boundary. You come to the pitch and start to hit the ball. That's the only way to just get those pressure back to your opponents. Last ball. Length one a bit lower and guided towards that point region for a single to finish the 13th. 79 for 4. Rangpur. Four in the over starting on. Flighted that much straighter for having a gentle cover drive again. Fielded from that short extra cover. A dot. Back of full and delivery onto that leg stump line. Back footed drive towards that short cover point again for a single. Now the MSK Samir will be on strike. Again a mistimed flighted delivery, a lot slower. Tried that sweep shot but missed it completely. An important dot. Again down to leg. A bit lower and it's given again. An LBW by the umpire. They are losing their way completely, Brand Sports. Fifth gone for only 80 runs. 180 the score. Next man in, Akib. Will be joining Ziadul Islam. Coming with the last ball of 14th over. Way outside off. Wide being signaled by the umpire. Akif Javed tried that cut but missed it. Back of full delivery. Not that much height. Driven uppishly towards that long off region for another single. So 14th gone. It's 82 for 5. Brand Sports. 58 requires of 30 deliveries. Just a single over, 10 or 15 runs from that, and it will definitely change the whole context of this match. A bit laid down to Heritage Dolphins. Again tried that pull, but it's gone, and with an edge towards that deep extra cover region. Couple of drops before the fielder for only a single. Brilliantly bowled again. Length one, a bit low from that leg stump. Pushed it towards that extra cover region for another single. The batter, though, pushing the non-striking end to take another single, but no. With the next ball, that guided nicely. It's getting high up in the air, but no, at the last moment he dropped at that long on region. Good shot, utilized the pace only. One bounce into the fence towards the deep third man region for a boundary. Well played. First he got that height, and afterwards that just had an edge but ensured that will pass the boundary line down the track. And now again, not bit of convincing shot. A square drive towards that point region for a boundary, bisecting two fielders, getting that gap nicely for a boundary to finish 15th. It's 93 for 5. Brand Sports. Change in voice again. Alif will be coming with the mic.
Thank you so very much, Pranthar. It's Sports versus Heritage Dolphins. Sports are batting on 93 in the loss of 5 wickets. 16th over is getting underway. Just tucks it round the mid wicket for a single. Akif Javed will collect another run. Saidul Islam will be back on strike. Has scored 15 from 7 deliveries. And they're still requiring 46 out of 24 deliveries. It's very much gettable from here now down the leg side. Hasn't been signaled wide from the umpire. That might have brushed the pads or any part of his jersey. Heritage Dolphins scored 139 in its first innings. Outside off. Was looking for a cut shot. Missed the line of the ball completely. The request rate is getting higher. Next ball comes down the wicket, lifts it up in the air. And oh my words, what an effort this was. This could be another wicket, and he absolutely has made this one as a 6. I cannot believe this. The fieldsmen will be absolutely disappointed with him because this was absolutely a Delhi. No height issue, nothing with the sun. This one must have been taken. Comes down the wicket again, smashes it through the point, and that has reached the fence as well. 4 more runs and things are getting easy for Sports. Paying the price of that dropped catch. That could be the wicket, but now 10 runs from 2 deliveries. That was a 6 and now a boundary. 16th over have been bowled. It's 104 for 5. Seventeenth over has been started. First ball is a dot. Went for the shot, misses it completely. Lapu comes for his 4th over. Javed is on strike now. Back of the length, that has been nudged away down to long on for a single. It's 35 to get from 18 deliveries. The way these two are batting, especially Saidul Islam, I reckon it's very much possible for the sake of Sports. The teammates are very much pumped up to wrap this one up. Let's see what happens. Back of the lane, hits it hard, calling for a 2. And very good running between the wickets, very much commendable. Good communication, good calling, and good responding by the non-striking partner as well. Couple of runs have been picked up. Oh no, not couple of runs. They were thinking for the second one, but eventually didn't go for the second one. That has been driven through the pond. Cannot be more than a single. Things are getting tight as the time progresses. It's 33 to get from just 16 deliveries. Needs some fireworks from the batting side. Lifts it up in the air, but doesn't manage to find the boundary. Seventeenth gone, it's 108 for 5. Right, it's the 18th over, is just beginning, goes up in the air, but no one is near the ball to grab this one. Stays with a single. Things are getting closer and tougher for both of these teams. 31 to score from 14, comes down the wicket. And that's gone all the way for 6 runs. That is a fantastic hit right from the meaty part of the bat. And that has traveled a long way over the sweeper cover for a 6. A low full toss comes down the wicket, eventually just sweeps it. We'll find a single from here. The run comes to 24 from 32 in fact. Aqib Javed comes back to the strike. Let's see what he does. Short ball that has been pulled away, but doesn't get adequate contact to get the ball out of the boundary. Still requiring 23 from just 11 ball. Last ball of the 18th over. Swings it high, swings it hard, and gets the results. 6 runs again to end the 18th over. It's 123 for 5. And they are getting closer to chase the target. Absolutely, absolutely a fantastic shot. Comes down the wicket, just swatted that one away over the sweeper cover for 6 runs. Wasn't that much of pace on that delivery, but used the full swing of his hands to take that one out of the fence for the maximum. Needing just 17 of the last 2 overs. Hopefully they will not make any mess to wrap up the things. Shifat Khan comes, the crucial bowler. Goes to his back foot to negotiate this one. Gives the strike back to Saidul Islam. No, they're coming back for the second, and that is fantastic running between the wickets. Completed a couple of runs. And needing 15 now out of 9. Loud cheer from the dugout of the batting side. Second ball, short ball again, misses it due to the turn. Aqib Javed, relatively less set, but this time goes again and gets bowled. Loses his middle stump. He's absolutely disappointed with himself. But what an important wicket, what an important breakthrough for the sake of Heritage Dolphins. And most importantly, this has been a dot ball. So this is getting very much closer and intense. The good thing is Saidul Islam, he stays on the crease. The said batter scored 40 from just 16 deliveries, batting on over 250 strike rate. But certainly, it's a big push for Brand Sports. Last 2 balls, this will be the decisive ones, I reckon. Quicker and bowl him again. He's on hat-trick now. Sifat Khan, oh boy, you beauty. Almost the replay of the previous wicket, knocking over the middle stump. And Saidul Islam, he's the only man who's standing and fighting for the sake of his team. What a spell, what an over this is from Shifat Khan. 2 important wickets, and now Saidul Islam, he only remains scoring 40 from 16 deliveries. Let's see whether he can finish things off in style or not. Last ball of the 19th over. 15 to get from 6. Let's see. Defenses it. Can't take a single. The 19th over is done. It's 1-2-5 for 7. Right, the nerves are working. It's tension all around. Who will wrap this one up? Rangpur or Heritage Dolphins? Saidul Islam is the only hope. The last man standing for Rangpur. Let's see who delivers the last over. It's Zahirul Raihan with his last over. First ball of the last over. Short ball that has been pulled away and that's gone over mid-wicket for 6. Oh my words, that has gone many a miles. What a strike this was. Absolutely fantastic. Short ball and dispatched for an over boundary. Not a good start for Heritage Dolphins. 9 to get from 4. Can't take a single. That's a problem for Rangpur. Either that has to be a boundary or an over boundary, or that has to be a tries. He cannot take a single or a double. Third ball, swings it hard, gets an edge, and he will get 4 runs. Absolutely fortunate runs, but this will be very much precious for the batting side and Saidul Islam. They are needing 5 out of 2 deliveries. Drama at its very best. What a match we are witnessing here at City Club Cricket Ground. Zahirul Raihan is absolutely frustrated with himself. Let's see who wins the last battle, who has the last smile on his face. Goes hard at it. Will he be able to find the boundary? Yes, he does. The scores are level now. It's 1 to get from 1, and I reckon Rangpur has won it already. Their celebration says so. It's Saidul Islam, the lonely warrior, is fighting for his team. Not good bowling from Zahirul Raihan. Has bowled too many short deliveries and has already paid the price of it. Will be a lot of nerves to bowl the last ball of this innings. Just a single needed. But remember, he cannot take a single. He has to hit a boundary. Let's see. Just nudges it and gets it fine. Another boundary. What a victory this has been for Rangpur. They're just rushing from their dressing room to hug the hero of the game. It's Saidul Islam who wins it for them. What an encounter, what a match we have seen here at Mirpur City Club Cricket Ground. My words, I'm absolutely speechless. Brilliant, drama at its very best, and it's Rangpur who has the last smile in their face. Fantastic, absolutely wonderful. A nail-biting finish of this fantastic game, and certainly Saidul Islam will be the man of the match. So yes, the players are just shaking their hands to wrap up the things. We have witnessed a fantastic, a magnificent match. A nail-biting encounter here at City Club Cricket Ground. So that concludes the first game of Rangpur Riders LMS Dhaka League powered by TSports. We will be back with the live commentary of the second game. Till then, stay with us. Goodbye.